I met a great couple in court this morning. You know, it's hard for people in a marriage to change their ways, and even harder for them when they have just gotten out of another long relationship. Arguments over old bad behavior brought today's couple into divorce court.
Divorce court is now in session.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Gloria Talford and Louis Talford. The two of you have been married for 2 years. Mr. Talford, you are done, through, toasted. It's over. Ms. Talford, you want to save this union, even though you seem very unhappy in it. So, Ms. Talford, I'm going to start with you. What's going on in this marriage, and why are you in divorce court here today?
He doesn't want to change. He's disrespectful.
What does he need to change?
His weed habit.
Smoking a little weed there, Mr. Talford?
Yes, a lot.
You're smoking a lot. You even say that you're smoking a lot of weed.
Yes,
Is this a new habit, or is this something that's
it's a habit
escalated?
that came when we first met.
So you already were smoking weed?
Yeah, before.
Before?
I had to smoke more due to attitude and the yelling and everything else.
Well, tell me about the attitude that you have to. It's so bad you got to get high to deal with it.
She act like a professional investigator, and a bad one at that one.
What is she investigating?
Anything and everything.
Are you worried that he's cheating? Let me ask you that. Is that what you're an investigator for?
Social media cheating.
Social media cheating. Now, Mr. why don't you tell me what you think he's doing on social media, and then I'll let him respond to that. What do you think he's doing?
Conversating.
He's conversating?
Yeah. It's more than just conversating. It's like sex talk. He was texting a female telling he'd perform on her, and talking about she gonna fall in love, and talking about taking women to hotels.
Now, this is before you were married?
Yeah.
Were you dating at the time?
Yeah.
Were you texting or having communications with other women while you were living with her, engaged to her, and dealing with other women?
Something like that. The people was calling my phone before and after me and her got together, so. But I had stopped all that.
You had stopped all that? Did he stop?
No. No, he didn't.
Tell me about your disappearances. She says on a couple of occasions you've left the house and did not come back for 24 hours or more. Had that occurred?
Yes, when I first got down there, but I had a job, and I didn't have the ride, and the people who I was riding with, they wanted to go out.
Strip club.
They took me to and from the jobs, but they had decided to go out one night, so we went to the strip club. I couldn't get back because I wasn't driving.
Did you have a phone on you? Somebody had a cell phone?
Yeah,
you could buzz her up, say, listen, I'm stuck. These guys are...
Well, yeah, I didn't think about that part, but...
Ms. Talford, let me back up. Ms. Talford, you two met online, correct?
We met on social media a year before, but we wasn't really communicating that much, so I got married to someone I've known since I was 15, but that didn't work out, so...
And so... what transpired immediately after the leaving? Did you ask him to come see you? Was romance already beginning to blossom, or was I need a guy to be with me, come on down?
I think it was vulnerability. I was vulnerable, being pregnant, not thinking right. I don't know.
Yeah, I know you don't know, which is part of the problem. But Mr. Talford, why don't you tell me how you got there on your end? You're talking to a lady. You only know her online. You know she's married. She just got left. What prompted you to leave the city you were living in? Isn't that what you did?
Yeah.
And move to be with her. What was your game plan at that time?
To settle down and get married.
So you were just ready to get married?
Yeah, basically.
It was just time?
Yeah, because I got out of a 16-year relationship, and I was vulnerable too. But at the same time...
Can I ask this? Did it ever occur to either one of you to just, for a moment, not jump from one relationship to another one, but take time to assess, to relax, breathe out, figure out what had happened, what you want to happen, as opposed to jumping right back into a relationship after one just ended?
Yeah, I did that, but it was 2 years before I met her.
When did he first start to act suspect after he came down to be with you?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. And what did he do 2 weeks in?
That disappearing for 24
That disappearance of 24 hours. Why didn't you drop kick him right then?
I don't know. I have no, I don't know, crazy. I don't know.
Okay.
He don't understand that he gave me an STD when I was 6 months pregnant.
Did you? Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. Mrs. Talford, why don't you tell me about the time you believe Mr. Talford accidentally butt dialed you and the circumstances that followed?
Well, me and him was already getting into argument, so I didn't answer. I was taking a nap with the babies. So, I took a nap. I woke up and I listened to the phone, listened to the voicemail. He talking about I'm insecure and that he slept with somebody or he is going to sleep with somebody. They met up at the store. And so then I went downstairs to the basement and he had disrespected me through the door because I guess he had a little drink or some shots. I don't know what he had. So.
He what?
Some shots.
What did he do through the door?
Disrespected me through the door.
Was talking?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that, so he kept on, so I kicked the door down. The door fell down.
After you put your foot in it?
Yeah.
Mr. Talford, can you tell me your version of that event?
Yeah, I went to the store one day, and I was just talking to one of my boys or whatever, and we was talking, but I think I didn't hang up the phone all the way or something, but she heard the rest of what I said, but she took it totally out of
context.
Yeah, her investigating skills went bad that day or something because she always bringing that up. The same thing we argue about day in, day out is the same
that
subject.
She believes you're cheating on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She goes all the way back to the day I went to the strip club or whatever.
Yeah. Has his behavior improved? Because that's his contention in these papers, that no matter how good he does today, you keep raising yesterday as a reason to continue to be angry with him. Has he improved?
As far as drinking.
The drinking's improved.
Mm-hmm. But he don't understand that he gave me an STD when I was 6 months pregnant.
Did you?
No. The doctor...
Were you treated for an STD?
Yeah, he treated her first.
And then treated you?
Yeah. If he would let me do the test first, then...
You mean to tell me you believe that you're qualified to give a medical test?
No, I'm saying if he would have let me pee in the cup first, and then he would determine who gave who what. Because I didn't have a chance to...
That's not how that works.
I didn't have a chance to say
It doesn't
nothing.
matter who goes in the cup first. Doesn't determine who had the STD. But it don't work like that. That's why they let the doctors, they go to school for that, and that's why they don't let other people do things like that because it doesn't work out. So, but when did he give you that STD?
He came down in May. I called him in August. And he talking about maybe he had before or everything. Because when I was pregnant, when April I went to did all the tests that you're supposed to do when you're pregnant, I didn't have nothing. All of a sudden, when he get down here, I got an STD.
Okay. But he might have had it before he even came, right?
He could have.
Yeah. So you really don't know. But after that, because he could have brought that with him when he first was with you, is he currently still doing things that you find suspect?
Yeah. Chatting, because he locks his phone up. I have a lock on mine, but he know the code because if I lose it, I have pictures in there.
She got 3 locks on her phone.
I just put them locks on.
What you got 3 locks on?
I got it on my messaging, my social media messaging, my
But
text.
why?
Because I was mad at him to make him feel the way I feel.
She did that for nothing. I don't even go through her phone.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. She let me use her phone because my phone is currently out.
You seem so very hurt underneath. I mean, you've got a mask of strength on, but you are so very hurt. What is it you're so hurt about?
The lies, everything. Disrespecting me to his family.
What does he say to his family?
Call me ugly, fat, I don't do anything around the house.
Mr. Talford, do you understand what her issue is over there?
And he didn't defend me.
Not really, because she started it.
Do you two ever show each other any kind of love or affection?
I try to. I try to hug her, kiss her, hold hands with her in public. She don't want none of that.
Is that true?
Sometimes I don't. Because if we get through arguing and you allow a family member to disrespect me and you're not doing anything about it, why do I want to be lovey-dovey with you? Why do I want to sleep with you? Why do I want to do anything with you?
Do you talk about her with your family?
No, it was
Come on, be truthful.
Yeah,
I used to talk about my husband with my mother all the time.
Right.
It's bad business, though,
I'm
so
finna be
stop.
truthful. I was mad, and I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't have no friends, no nothing. So who else she want me to tell this stuff to? We tried the psychiatrist or therapist
Marriage
or whatever.
counselor?
She don't want to listen. She don't want to hear nothing that I got to say. Every time I say something, she cuts me off. I'm wrong.
I got it. I got you.
One time I came out the bathroom, she got her leg on this door, the leg on this door, hands on the floor, and I run right into her. And I'm like...
Do you think Gloria and Lewis can save their relationship? Vote now. Call 855-70-DIVORCE. Make your vote count. Call 855-70-DIVORCE and get your exclusive offers. If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court. I think I know what's wrong here, and I think it can be fixed. I know we're in divorce court, but I think it can be fixed. But there's no point in me explaining what I think I see and what to do about it if you two are not interested in pursuing the marriage. So I'm going to start with you, Mr. Talbot. Don't talk about how she is or what she's done or whatever has happened before. Do you currently, today, want to remain married to Mrs. Talford?
Well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But she tries to manipulate me by using sex as a pawn. She be twerking all day in my face. I'm like close. I'm talking about real close. And then one time I came out the bathroom, she got her leg on this door, the leg on this door, hands on the floor, and I run right into her. And I'm like...
Well, you're very limber, Miss Talford. Good for you.
Yeah, she be having her legs behind her head and everything. And then when I'm trying to get in the mood with her, she be like, "Nah, I'm good," and then go to sleep. And I'll be like, "What?"
Oh, now, Miss Talford, are you twerking in his face and doing all that, then won't give him any?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Because I know that's what he wants, and I'm not going to give it to him.
Do you want to remain married?
Yeah.
I know what's wrong. I know what's wrong with you, and I know what's wrong with you, and I know what's going wrong at your house. Y'all want to know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mrs. Talford is extraordinarily insecure for a variety of reasons. I don't think she likes the way she looks. I think she is hurt, and I think she is looking for someone to hurt her again, and the person that is in that role is you right now. And so what she does is she keeps pursuing the pain she believes she's going to one day get because she's so frightened of it. So she keeps pursuing you, and everything that you've done in the past still lives with her because she's insecure. And when you do inappropriate things to people who are insecure, they can't get over it unless you do something extraordinary to change it. And I think you love her. I think you behaved badly in the beginning, and I think you behave better now, but you don't know how to get her off the crazy that she's on. And if I can help get her off the crazy that she's on, I think you can work with her. So I'm going to stop talking to you, and now I'm going to talk to you. And we're going to have a long conversation. We're going to have a long conversation about what it is to be comfortable, what it is to be in a relationship, what it is to be secure, and what it is to have your own strength, your own needs, your own sense of self, so that not only do you not need a man, but when you have a man, you can enjoy him because you're not afraid of losing him. In divorce court, couples tell me everything about their relationships. Want to share your experience? Join the conversation on our Twitter page at Divorce Court. On Facebook, check out other fans and their intimate issues. You know everybody has something to say about love. What's on your mind? You got to make two decisions. Number one, you love yourself enough that no matter whether who's with you or not with you, that you're going to be happy, safe, and secure, and that you're going to live a full, passionate, and meaningful life. That's number one. And number two, you have to make a decision that you want to be happy. What you've done to yourself is you're making yourself miserable every day, for certain, for sure, miserable every day, to forestall the possibility that one day you might get hurt. Isn't that crazy? It's like hitting yourself in a hammer every day, so maybe 5 years from now, you won't step on a tack on the floor. So what you have to decide is that you won't die if this guy ends up doing the wrong thing. All you'll do is move on. Don't torture yourself. Decide, I'm gonna trust him. Just decide. It won't kill you. He goes bopping off somewhere else, toodaloo. But you decide that you're going to trust him, and then you're going to start to enjoy your day. You enjoy your day, you let him enjoy his day. The way to secure a marriage is not to beat off everybody that's attacking it. It's to bring that person into you. Don't twerk in his face and don't give him none. Have a relationship with the man. Don't be in competition with him. Don't be in competition with other women. Be in a relationship with him. You secure your relationship by making him love you, by being available to him emotionally, sexually, confiding in him. Don't fight the other people. Leave the other people out, and you concentrate on making his day and your day joyful and united. And when you're joyful and when you're united, it doesn't matter what's happening on social media. He's not going to need to go there. Do you see what I'm saying? If you look for insult and hurt everywhere you go, that's exactly what you will find. Whether it's there or not, it will be there for you. You've got to decide to trust him. It won't hurt you to trust him because you're already hurting all day anyway. And what you need to do in response to the trust that she gives you is to continue to accommodate it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't do cheesy stuff. Don't go on social media. She chooses to trust you, then you do something that shows that you are more trustworthy. Don't worry about all the rest of that kind of stuff. Live for today forward, not from what happened yesterday. Don't be, we're erasing all that. We're starting anew because you got a baby together, right?
Yeah, we had one together.
You have one together. Start new today. You're going to trust him and you're going to be trustworthy. And then you're going to work. When you're afraid that something's going wrong, what you do is you work on the marriage, not fighting off other people. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm trying
Yes,
to tell you? Do you believe me?
Yes.
I don't know.
I do believe you.
Yeah. It can be done, but the first fight you have, Mrs. Talford, is with yourself.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Your first fight is always with yourself before you open your mouth, before you look in a phone, before you walk out that door, before you accuse him of something. You have to fight the fact that you are afraid and insecure. And you have to realize that everything you see is through a filter of fear. So you're not seeing or perceiving things correctly. And you know you've done wrong, you better cut it out. Because you're scared and insecure, and whatever little piece of wrong you're doing, no matter what your motivation, no matter why, no matter when, no matter for what reason, it confirms the crazy you say she is. Do you see what I'm saying? You're causing your own difficulty there. I'm going to have you see somebody when you leave here, and then you see somebody when you get home. Give your kid a chance at a stable two-parent household. Will you do that for me?
I will.
This matter is adjourned. I see Gloria and Lewis's problem all the time. There are two people who are trying to secure their marriage from the outside instead of securing it from the inside. What you need to do is not check social media, not check the phone, but you need to check in with one another to make sure your needs are getting met.